Welcome to this again. Up next we have Kevin Souza, someone I've known for some time. I like his songs and the way he sings those songs and plays the guitar and sometimes bass and sometimes little bells on his feet. He doesn't have the last two, just a guitar, but also his voice and shirt. What kind of shirt? Let's find out now.
You're throwing pots and pans at me like I'm trying to rob your house. All 'cause those words dropped out, fell like bombs from my open mouth. You're taking all your injuries, you're laying them at my feet. And some blame belongs to me, but I can't be the only one. Would it be so wrong if we belonged? What if we both felt better? Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'm not trying to break you where I shouldn't go. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just trying to make my way back home. You place your calls when you're alone, when self-control's out of town. At midnight your walls break down, you dial all on your own. I know exactly what's in store, our strange mix of sharp and sad. It comes out in cuts and stabs, I'm taking what I can get. It's taking you so long to feel this strong. How come you just seem weaker? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not trying to break you where I shouldn't go. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just trying to make my way back home. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'm not trying to break in where I shouldn't go. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just trying to make my way back home. Not trying to break in where I shouldn't go. Oh, oh, oh. Just trying to make my way back home. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not trying to break in where I shouldn't go. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just trying to make my way back home. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you very much for having me to this Regeneration. It's a very cool idea. I'm happy to be here. My name's Kevin Souza. I'm from a band called Uptown Boys Choir, and these are some of our songs. That one was called Break In. This is called Bury Me. I was alive when they buried me, beaten so bad I could barely see. And I clawed my way out from 6 feet deep, searching for fresh air and clarity. I was a boy when I broke her heart. And I wish I could take back that old ugly part of us, but I'd never ask to go back to the start. All of these scars make us who we are. Made her a name that's been sewn on my heart. And all I can think when I lay down to rest is how much I'm missing her head on my chest. A sensible heart, 29 minus 3, in search of somebody to bury me. I'm looking for someone to bury me. She might be no angel and I'm no dove. That don't mean we won't fit perfect in love. The truth is, when pushes have become shoves, she's something I wanna be part of. She's someone I wanna be part of. When I'm soaked in blood, sweat and spit from this work, and all I can smell is her hand on my shirt. If you see a redhead brunette, 5'9" minus 3, would you ask if she'd like to bury me? I'm looking for someone to bury me. I'm looking for someone to bury me. And take a second and tune, because I care about you and your ears. And there's a marimba player in the room. Marimba players never have to tune, just show up and make sure that the humidity and temperature levels in the room are consistent, which I guess is harder. It'd be cool if you could adjust that with just a So those two songs were off Uptown Boys Choir's first record, which is called Tied Tight, and this is off of our second one, which is called Get Help. This is called Happy Birthday. I know I never call to catch up on your birthday. I still know what you're up to. I know that you're in Boston. I know your last name changed. And I've known for a while being friends won't work. But I looked up at my calendar and realized it's the 21st. So happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope your husband bought you flowers. I hope your kids made you a card. I hope the bills are paid and you have good days and life ain't all that hard. I know that after all these years, there's nothing left for us to say, but happy birthday anyway. I'd always hate it when you called me on my birthday. And you'd ask me how my brother is. You know, you never met him anyway. I was bad for you, and you were worse for me. But in the name of made-up, grown-up things like closure and civility, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope your husband's always, I hope your kids made you a card. I hope your friends threw you a barbecue so you can party hard. I know that after all these years, there's nothing left for us to say, but happy birthday anyway. I was bad for you, and you were worse for me. But in the name of made-up, grown-up things like closure and civility, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I really mean that in the best way. I hope your husband's always faithful. Hope no one ever steals your car. I hope your kids aren't disappointments and life is never hard. I know that after all these years, there's nothing left for us to say but happy birthday, baby, happy birthday anyway. That's that song. That song's done now. We had just, Uptown Boys Choir had just started to work on some newer stuff when everything got locked down. And it's been a little while since we've gotten to do stuff together. Gotten to see our drummer Ben on some isolated occasions, but I really miss playing with a band. And this is one that we were just starting to work on. This is called Little Conversations. All those little conversations I don't want to have, I'm pretty sure I'll only end up feeling bad. 'Cause every time you want to talk, the fear I have is there something new about me that makes you sad. I never want to be the thing that makes you sad. All those little conversations, well, I tried to learn. Took the lessons from the second that I took from the first. They're both with someone different, and the third won't work. If all I do is walk away from what might hurt, all I do is walk away from what might hurt. It's just your brain saying, it's just your brain saying, it's just your brain saying, I don't want to watch our heart break the same way. All these little conversations, well, they're tough to start, but never having any makes life twice as hard. Calling plays from other playbooks doesn't help, 'cause no one wants to be treated like someone else. No one wants to be treated like someone else. We're gonna keep it going with another new one. I don't see anybody else here worried about what you need. I don't see anybody else here listening. And I don't see anybody else here leaving anything behind. They're taking all that they can carry. You're not their family, you're a gold mine. And all these users always asking you for something. They'll never ask you how you feel. And all her life she felt you missing. She was just hoping you were real. And all she ever wanted was to be there with you. All she ever wanted was to be there with you. And I don't see anybody else here wondering how they came to be. I don't see any of these old children asking about their history. But she'd been wondering who else was in the mirror besides my big brother, my big sister, and me. And she'd been wondering if there might be deeper reasons for how she turned out to be. And all she ever wanted was to be there with you. All she ever wanted was to be there with you. All she ever wanted was to be there. Well, you can't blame an old man for getting older. And at the end, at least you did write down her name. And if she doesn't hate you, I guess I shouldn't either. And so I hope you're resting comfortably. But if souls remember anything, I pray that every now and then you think of what you drove away from. All she ever wanted was to be there with you. All she ever wanted was to be there with you. All she ever wanted was to be there with you. All she ever wanted was to be there with you. Just knew when that was called Be There. Sort of predictably. How about on time, Jules? 2 more, I can do that. I want to thank everybody for listening and for watching and for donating. In addition to the musical things that I do, I work at a school, and the stuff that the musicianship does, getting people access to, getting people who are interested in music access to instruments, helping curious kids learn, is a wonderful thing. This is a super old Uptown Boys Choir song. This is called One More Good Thing. So I see you got it figured out. Your heart next to your head, buried in the ground. You say you don't need it anymore. You got your job, You got a few close friends, and when you say goodnight, you climb into your twin-size bed. You don't need the queen, not anymore. Anyone can see your life is good, but you're not looking outside, and I think you should. 'Cause there could be one more good thing you've got going. One more good thing you've got going for you. You're all closed off, you got your armor up. It hasn't been too long, but I already see the rust and the cracks. They're showing through to who you are. Yeah, you are. You're so beautiful. You're so sad, so broke for what you had. You say it's never coming back. You say you might as well step back from all of this. No, you didn't sell it hard enough. When you said, I think I'm done being in love. 'Cause there could be one more good thing you've got going. One more good thing you've got going for you. If you would just let me stay through the morning, I could be one more good thing you've got going for you. You're living alright, alright. But good enough's no good tonight. There could be one more good thing you've got going. One more good thing you've got going for you. One more good thing you've got going. One more good thing you've got going for you. And if you would just let me stay through the morning, I could be one more good thing you've got going. One more good thing you've got going. One more good thing you've got going for you. Thank you one more time. This is going to be my last one. Thank you, Jules and Regeneration, for having me, and thank you all for watching and listening. This is the title track off of our EP, Tight Tight. It's called Tight Tight. All right. Let's start out by saying we're so different that sometimes I laugh. We both know that I move slow and you move so fast. Sometimes I can't keep track. I hope and pray the day might come around where I speed up or you slow down, and you could say hi. It's been a while. Won't you tell me about your life? and who you've become, and what you've decided to do. It's been a while. I like the way that you've changed up your hairstyle. Yeah, mine's still the same, but I'm making changes too. Yeah, I've got some stories for you. Don't get me wrong, but I hope there's times when you miss having me on the phone. 'Cause I can joke with lots of folks. Without you, I'm still just alone. And I know there's lots to tell after so many years apart. So if you're overwhelmed, I think I know where you could start. Yeah, you could say hi. It's been a while. How I missed you and your crooked smile. Though I always believed that I'd get to see it again. It's been years since we've stood in this place. It's taken so long, but I'm making some headway on seeing God's face and finding my place in His plans. I've got stories, man. There was this time I almost died, getting caught out in the rain. And after Easter Sunday down here, Jesus never looked the same. And all these gentle people struggling against a sickness that's too strong. And if I ever felt like clicking my heels, I'd turn on your songs. It's been years since we've stood in this place, and so much has changed. Still, I know I can say, after all of this time, you're still tied to my heart. Thank you very much.
So I got in front of the mirror the other day and I started like doing this and stuff didn't stop moving. So that's how I've kind of noticed maybe I need more salads.
Can I ask you a question?
You may.
Did you do that before?
No.
Okay.
So it's completely impossible.
Just in January, you're like,
huh.
Okay, this seems fun.
This is good.
And then just like every day,
Taut?
every morning. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All right. So
We're rolling, right? This
yeah,
is part of it?
absolutely. That's
this
all
is going in. Good.
So who are you?
My name is Kevin Souza. We've met before, Jules.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Been a while. So you said that in a lot of your songs, and I had to bite through my lip.
It's been a while?
Been a while to stop my weird.
I said it in between songs. I don't think I've said it's been a while.
In the last song you played, I don't mean to fact check you here. And in the last song you played, you say it's been a while.
It's been years, I say.
No, it's been a while.
When did I say that?
Oh, God.
I don't
he's
think
the
you're
worst,
right.
This guy.
Anyway. Can somebody back me up on that?
All right. Well,
All
that's
right.
it. Interview's over.
Cool. Good. Nice to see you.
Anyway, so how'd you get started doing music stuff?
Well, I started playing alto sax in the 4th grade, and that was my first instrument. I played in the school band. I thought the saxophone was very cool, and
Clinton.
Yeah. Bill Clinton was president at the time.
Yep.
And
We didn't know about all this stuff.
yeah, that he was.
Anyway.
Yeah, good. This
Alto
is
sax.
This is already going great. I wasn't aware at the time that the tenor saxophone existed, and so I remember, like 2 years into playing alto sax, I saw my first tenor saxophone, and I was like, "Oh, that one's so much cooler." I loved how low the tone of it was. It just seemed more. I mean, anything's more complex and rich than the tone a 10-year-old is getting out of an alto sax. But yeah. But I just really when I was aware of a tenor saxophone, I started. I think that was the first like kind of lower pitched instrument I was drawn to. And then when I was in 8th grade, my friends wanted to start a band, and they said, "We need a bass player." And I said, "I'll do that. What is that?" And so I learned, and that was it. I was off to the races. Tenor sax or alto sax went by the wayside, and everything was bass guitar, bass guitar, bass guitar. And I was playing like punk rock with my friends, and so it only took a couple of years before I realized that if I just did this and held down 2 other strings, I could play power chords. And so I started playing guitar.
Ugh. God.
Yeah.
Advent of power chords.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a real game changer.
Yep.
So
Link Ray, shout out, power chords. Yeah. Okay. So now here's the special segment.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that you're wearing that shirt.
yeah,
But I also have that shirt.
but not this shirt.
No, that's my shirt. How did you get my shirt? Gotcha.
Is this?
It's a gotcha question. Yes, there's cameras.
Here's the better question, Jules. I just took this out of the laundry. So what are you doing sneaking into my house, putting your clothes in my washing machine?
Oh, I live under your house.
Oh, that's what that is.
That's me.
I thought that was a family of raccoons.
No, it's me.
That's you.
And my family of raccoons.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because they were there first, and I would have assumed that you would have to make peace with them.
You know, we signed a
Before.
treaty. It was a part of the Paris Accords. So since we dropped out of that, like it's been kind of on the rails. So if
How
you
do
hear
raccoons-
anybody go, that's me.
All right.
Yeah.
I was afraid we were going to have to replace our water heater, but that's you.
Nope,
Okay.
just me. I mean, you still might want to replace it. You got some dry rot under the. We can talk about this after. Do you have anything to plug? Handbrake turn.
So, I'm in a band. It's called Uptown Boys Choir. We have 2 albums out. One is called Tied Tight. I played a lot of those songs tonight. One is called Get Help. I played some of those songs tonight. And then we have newer songs that you can't find anywhere. But we're on all the things. We're on Spotify and Instagram and Facebook and whatever.
TikTok?
But, we're not on TikTok.
No.
But yeah, that's the hill I'm going to die on.
Good,
My
great.
band's not on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll do everything
teens.
else.
Take that, TikTok teens.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, just listen to my music if you want, and be nice to each other. That's my
Stay
yeah.
safe out there, kids. All right.
Yeah.
That's Kevin Souza. Go away now.
Wow.
Yep. Bye. Okay, that was that happened. The last bit. The performance was lovely. Anyway, up next we have Rob Hinkal, someone I've known longer than I've known the previous performer. But don't hold that against him. He's part of a band called Iliami. I don't know. He is. There are no words except for the ones I just said, and these ones I'm saying now, and this bit. Here's Rob. Now.
My name is Rob Hinkal. I'm with a band called Iliami from Baltimore, Maryland. It's a pleasure to be all up in your Elm Room. Thank you for having me. There's one side, a blind side, with the right side for me. Just 'cause I've done something for you, doesn't mean you got anything for me. And falling through the cracks with no safety net at all makes the cheap seats even cheaper and a sharper fall. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me? Yeah, I think we've overlooked something in this room. This overarching roof is guaranteed you'll have nothing left but no fear of anything. Never cold and never hungry, just stay huddled close to me. I'm the sum of every little thing you need. Poor and huddled masses yearning to be me. You'll have nothing left to fear but fear itself in me. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me now? I think we've overlooked something in this room. For me once and blame the student. For me tries and blame the teacher. For me tries and blame the master. Or maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. It causes cancer. I read it cures the same. It's been known to shift its stance and ask askance if you thought you know everything else here had changed. It's been known to toe the line and place its weight upon the scales. It's been known to slowly shift around. It's been known to tell a joke and call the shots and pull the strings, and everybody knows it really gets around. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me now? Yeah, I think we've overlooked something in this room. Yeah, I think we've missed something in this room. For me once and blame the students. For me tries and blame the teacher. For me tries and blame the master. Or maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. I'm still not used to it. I'm still not used to knowing there are people out there in the digital realm, in the ether, if you will, and not having them here. It's freaking me out. and so did the brokers. What a jolt, what a ride. I just found out I got skin in the game, and I've been hitting F5 like an amateur. I'm showing my age with my subjects and glances and my choices and logos and pants. I just found out I got skin in the game, and I've been screaming my loudest with the rest of them. Screaming my loudest with the rest of them. And so are the taxes. I'm still waiting on the roads and the potholes and patches. No one else gets it, we got skin in the game. You all just duck and blame all the rest of them. Well, Finney's choking, but at least they got coverage. And California is burning, but at least they've still got insurance. And Volkswagen's grinning, but at least it's deductible. They just pay up and smile like the rest of them. You pay up and smile like the rest of them. They sit back and laugh. Thoughts jumped and so did the lyrics, you know. Inspiration only gets you so far. I just found out I got skin in the game, and I've been playing my little heart out for hours. I'm waiting by the phone and the road and the courthouse. I'm waiting all alone, and with saints and with rapists. Well, we all found out we got skin in the game. It sure seems like nobody gets it. It sure seems like nobody gets it. You all just sit back and laugh. On the terms with my place in the country, my privilege, my hatred, my well-deserved currency. Airwaves are filled with the absolute surety. Nobody matters. Freedom's a fallacy. Majority won't sure. It don't mean you know me. It's no zero-sum game till everyone's bleeding. Oh, what you gonna sit back and laugh? It up. I just found out you're as sure as the rest of us, and I can't wait till you figure out why. I'm hoping that you'll soon get as sore as the rest of us, and then I'm thinking that you'll figure out why. I'm showing my age with my first-person narrative. I just thought I'd something to say. Turns out I'm just a product of all of you people, and I guess that sort of makes us the same. I guess that sort of makes us the same. Unless you sit back and laugh. I come to terms with my place in the country, my privilege, my hatred, my well-deserved currency. The airwaves are killed with the absolute surety. Nobody matters. Freedom's a fallacy. Majority won't sure. It don't mean you know me. It's no zero-sum game till everyone's bleeding. Oh, what you gonna sit back and laugh? Merci beaucoup. Regeneration. Regeneration, musicianship. I'm so thankful for the things that they are doing on a number of levels. There's another side to all this, right? We come out of it from the other side because we are excellent human entities, and that's what we do. And so the people that are thinking about, hey, this doesn't just stop here, or woe is me, where are we now? But actually dreaming of a future and how do we bring that about is really, really important. This is a song written from a wife. She would normally be here beside me, playing cello. I would say that she would be looking up at me like adoringly or something, but that's not the way she rolls. So this is a song about her, and it's a song about how she plays cello with me. And it's quite lovely, and it's a little bit nerdy, but she's not here because there's only so many people we can fit in this room. And that is right, and that is safe. But it means there's going to be an awkward space in the song, and you're just going to have to deal with it. It's going to be okay. It's a song that's got some nerdery in it. If you're not willing to come down the nerd hole with me, this is a song about people with beards and those who love them. My woman, she likes to tug on my beard. She says it helps keep a handle on me. And I can see that as long as she's gentle, I am a delicate thing. I only like the rough and tumble when it's time to come and level up for the occasion. So I'd say that when I need some direction, my woman, she can tug on my beard. And I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kiss the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. Woman, she likes to drive. My woman, she likes the sci-fi. My woman drove us around 695 and down 29 to see Star Wars 8 or 9 times. But my woman, she's got her rage. She's got opinions on lanes and Ray and Porgs. We blasted past soccer moms and swerving husbands, and we were screaming, that's not how the Force works. And I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. My woman, she's independent, kind of worried about singing my woman. When she finally hears this, she's either gonna love it or she's gonna hate it. And if she hates it, no one else will ever hear this. Maybe if I gave her a solo, not one with those pits parts that she hates, but one with her bow. Oh. So by way of preemptive apology for accepted song forms with possessive terminology, here we go with Kristen Jones on the cello. Now, I want to encourage people because, there are different ways to give. You can also donate instruments. They go into schools. It's a really wonderful thing. They don't not just need guitars. We've got a lot of guitars. They get a lot of guitars and drum kits and basses and things. Strings. They need new cello players, right? That's not like competition for you all, right? It's a good thing. We want cellos. My woman, she just likes board games. No RPGs, no PC games, no TV, sports, no psychodrama. Well, Scrabble, yes, paranoia, no. She don't even care about Pokemon Go. She just don't play those games. And I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kiss the dice. Rolled a natural 20. I rolled a natural 20. So on the theory that I've probably got time for 2 more songs, I was going to switch guitars so I can play Jules Bland, some of my new stuff, which he said he desired. He made this little squeaky noise just now. He said, yes, I wanted it, I desired, I needed it. Are you a personality that actually should be called forth as representative of this company? I mean, I don't know that that's a great idea or not, but no, that's probably a terrible idea. I don't normally play with a microphone that has a silver grill, so I'm not used to having light reflected upon it. The red light's coming up underneath it makes me fear magma. Perhaps the floor is lava. You'll never know. Right, you aren't catching the floor, right? Like, it's okay that I didn't cut my toenails and it's cool. Yeah. We'll never give them time to think, make them answer quick. To shine that bright white light in their face. You know, only liars ever take time to think and never give them cash. 'Cause in God we trust. If you do your best to keep your change, a self-made man wouldn't ever need it. Never give them anything, you better make them work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. The devil's been building something, a Walmart down at the crossroads. The devil, he gave us Mexico. They say they'll build a big wall just to keep him down in his hole, but that wall is built for demons and animals and thugs. It sure ain't built for people, man. You walk 4,000 miles, a wall won't even slow you down. We never gave them anything, they had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. So we got a different brand of martyr, and people down on their knees. They're not praying for redemption, they're praying we'll let them breathe. So you voted for the savior. He promised bright white cities paved with gold. But now there's fresh paint on blood in Washington, glistening in yellow in the middle of the road. And I don't buy your God can't hear you. Just 'cause you can't get into church. Though I guess it is the devil who promises knowledge, and omnipresent really is quite a long word. And I can see these signs from heaven, along with everything we've done. I can live with most of my decisions, man. I think you're gonna burn for this one. We never gave them anything, you had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr, and people down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption. We're going to let them breathe. So I don't know when this airs, It's a song that I just wrote, and that's either going to be... Well, we're recording this, it's October 30th, and the election is in 3 days. When does this air? Am I breaking the wall? I'm sorry. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, true. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the future. The 15th and 16th of November. What a fabulous place. I see the flying cars, jetpacks, like a Mando. Well, I'm going to play one last tune. This is my trusty baritone. I love this guitar, but I don't get to let it out very often because it's big and heavy. And probably the one positive, the silver lining, right, of COVID-19 and the coronavirus is that every gig I've played has been in my basement, and I've got all of my guitars. And so I've been writing on this big freaking baritone, and now when I want to go out and play, I got to drag this all this way. Ay, ay, ay. I'm having this awkward moment. Earlier in the evening, I was watching Kevin Souza play, and he's just such an exquisite writer, and it's wonderful. But I was distracted. And I was distracted because I had been given a what-if situation where I would have been allowed to touch another human being. I was really excited about this. Jason, who's been working so hard, and I see his forearms just building muscle as he's wrestling the cameras back and forth, had said, if I enter the frame, just pay attention and just tug me out of the way. And I was watching like a hawk, hoping that he would enter the frame. But he's a damn professional, and he never did. And I was so distressed because it was going to be my moment when I could make human contact, finally, after months of being in a basement. This year has been an exercise in just how much I can sympathize with the fallacy of compromise and knowing when to duck. Who's in, who's out? You gotta learn just when to bail out. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, dry swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. This year has been an exercise, but it's better than a diet. Obsessing over something size, swearing everyone's a liar. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You gotta know what it is and what it's all about. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, dry swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. How is this American? We used to say, I don't care where you came from, I don't care what you make. We used to say, I don't hate the player, I sure just hate the game. We used to say, I don't care where you came from, I just care why you came. But today, somehow a brave new world has seen a brand new day. So be careful what you say, and take this pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Click to sign, dry swallow too and never read between the lines. Take this pill. take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. Then how is this American? This year has been an exercise in just how much I should exercise my willingness to empathize with anything around me. Get out, get out, get out, get out. You gotta know that you failed now. This year has been the exercise, and I'm so much stronger now. We don't need a pill, nothing saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. We don't need a pill, just take the poison in, but always question it. It's the medicine man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. We don't need a pill, same the temptation to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. We don't need a pill, just take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. Thank you very much.
Oh man.
You
Okay.
look so good.
Oh.
I've been hanging out in my Corona bunker, and I've been thinking about nice new clothes, and I bought 6 new black T-shirts today. They
Nice.
arrived in the mail, and they're sitting next to the door, you know, in their quarantine because they've been bad. And I've been thinking to myself about how I'm not gonna have to learn how to tie new knots. I'm not gonna have to like think about what I wear in the morning. It's just black T-shirt, black T-shirt. And then I look at you and I'm like, forget that.
If
Jules
you
Bland
think
is gonna dress
if
me.
You think a lot of I've carefully crafted over
looks so
years
good.
a slew of shirts and don't
Yeah, I know.
of shirts
There's
and ties
plexiglass
and,
right here. They just can't see it.
That just it's pretty much just mix 'em ups and match 'em ups. But it's it's pretty simple. And again, it's to distract from the rest of me. I'm smiling. You can't see it.
Yeah,
oh
I was
man.
gonna say.
Yeah. Anyway, so who are you? What is this?
My name is Rob Hinkal. I'm with a
Okay.
band called Ilyami. It stands for I Love You and I Miss You, ILYAIMY. And it's freaking me out to be all by my lonesome because normally I've got my lovely wife, the cellist, and Heather Aubrey Lloyd, my co-writer.
Both lovely people. I've met them.
Rowan Corbett playing Irish Bones.
He's great too.
Joey Jenkins playing drums.
I've met him.
There we go. Okay. And Sharif Kellogg playing piano and everything like
Yes.
that. And
He'll do
and I
a
miss
Star
them
Trek
intensely.
into a Star Wars.
Yeah, I miss them intensely. But here I am on my lonesome. Thank you very, very much for having me.
I mean, I'm here,
Yeah, but we're not
friends.
doing anything.
Not yet.
Yeah, I know.
It's too hot for TV.
After show, my friends.
All right. So, how did you get started playing music and performing and?
Do I remember? It was a long time ago. I'm your oldest performer. Is that accurate?
I believe so.
Yeah, thanks. That makes me feel good.
I mean,
I've got great hair.
youngest soul.
In college, there was a woman with whom I was smitten. And the summer of my sophomore year, we lived in Baltimore close to each other, not together. Parents, if my parents are tuned in. My mom is tuned in.
Sinners.
And her guitar was just always lying around. She was a folky guitarist. And I didn't know how to play the right way, so I just sort of smacked it around a little bit. And lo and behold, that's what developed into my guitar style. I was an art student, and I felt like I got into sculpture because it was a faster, more visceral version of painting.
And I feel that I found guitar to be a faster, more visceral way of sculpting. And that was like the summer of my 21st year.
Wow, that's very poetic. That's very nice. Wow.
Throw up your mask a little.
Yeah, I'm like taken aback because I'm such a horrible person that like I'm not used to such genuine answers. Also, I just interviewed Kevin, and he's like,
a liar.
He's a liar.
He's a liar.
He's a liar.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Gotcha. This gotcha segment was also aimed at Kevin. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a gotcha
sucks. You're
question.
interviewing me, and you're still talking about that other guy. Makes me
the one that got away.
Yeah,
so
she was amazing. It was so good to see him.
I've known you for
about 10 years.
Almost 10 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You came out to my open mic at Capital City Cheesecake.
Right, in like 2011.
Blew my mind.
Yeah, I mean, you blew my mind, slapping around all the guitar, and I'm like,
still smacking it.
Leave it alone.
And you with your voice and your writing and your everything and your angst.
Thanks, man.
A fair amount of angst.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of that. I make a lot of faces, like you can't see with the mask, but I had the mask off earlier. Yeah. Well, okay. Here's my gotcha question. So you were responsible for kind of fostering my adolescence musically.
Oh, okay.
Because by that time I had left a band, and this is before the Darkest Timeline. Mm-hmm. And I
met Zach at my open mic. I didn't know that. That's so freaking
another
awesome.
Bandmate who's gonna, when we do this again, he'll be at one of these. But so you kind of kept me afloat and in open mics and like feeling out a community in like Tacoma Park and all around, even up in Baltimore. So since you kind of bear responsibility for my being me, what do you have to say for yourself? How do you sleep at night?
Well, like I said earlier, I think when I entered this room and someone pointed out that was your dad hanging out in the back, I thought that maybe I would sort of get a further explanation that it wasn't all my fault. And now I'm concerned because I really see that he seems quite even keel and normal and plays marimba.
He's kind of a normie,
so
yeah.
Actually,
what is this? How does this?
I don't want to say it's my fault, but it certainly has become my problem.
It's him.
Yeah.
Double gotcha. Okay. Do you have anything to plug besides The Mandalorian, which will already be out by the time you're watching this?
November 18th, eh?
Yeah.
15 days ago. That doesn't help.
I mean, internet is forever, baby. So.
Yeah, actually, Iliami, my band, we do a webcast every Wednesday night, live from the Lair. We do that on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. And you can find out more about that on Iliami.com. That's ILYAIMY. I love you and I miss you.com. And if you're a performer, you're a player, and you would. Sorry, I didn't mean to do
it's
that.
all right.
That
Keep going,
happened.
please. We're almost done.
I grew up in PG County, and it's a different world.
It's great.
I try to be better.
Yes, be best.
On Monday nights, I run a virtual open mic called a VOM. Let it all out. Sorry, excuse me. With my friend Rowan Corbett. Rowan Corbett, also of Tinsmith and Iliami and the Carolina Chocolate Drops.
Yes.
And if you don't have streaming savvy, we bring you up to speed because I think it's really, really important. This is not going away after COVID. Yeah. We're going to be streaming.
We'll be wearing masks for the foreseeable
I meant streaming.
Future. Oh, what?
So as artists, learning how to do that is really, really important. Whether you're at the beginning stage and you're just learning and the schools are teaching you how to play, our audiences are going to be remote and international and everywhere. And learning to stream for yourself and not allowing a middleman to come in, or middlewoman, a middle entity to come in and take, what is yours and stepping between you and your audience is something we've all got to learn as artists. So that open mic is a way that I'm trying to facilitate that. That's every Monday night. Yeah, well, you can find that at Iliami.com.
You've always been hyper community oriented, and I'm not surprised that in this shift tectonically that you've found a way to keep, people like doing what you did for me, basically. Which, I don't know. This is a great collection of folks, so I'm just glad that
I know
it ended
all
up
of them
this.
from my open mics.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. The last live show I played that I wasn't running was your open mic, and that's where I met Marissa. And then she was supposed to be booked for another thing, but then something happened in March. I don't know.
Canceling the open mics was horrible to my heart.
It's rough, man, because there's those first few weeks where you're like, do we
talk about the least
Right. I mean, come on. And they always smell bad. So if they smell bad, you know. Anyway.
I've always cleaned my mics.
Sure. Yeah. Hindsight's 2020. Anyway, thank you.
We don't say 2020 anymore.
Say that.
Yeah.
It's the Voldemort of
We
years.
don't go viral anymore.
Yes, I'm not a crook. All right. Well, thank you, Rob, for coming out.
Jules. Thank you so much.
I would shake your hand and hug you and smell you and yeah. All right. Bye-bye. And now, a special presentation from Rin Ajna. Well, that brings us to the end of this here rodeo. I'm a city slicker. I don't know why I tried to do that. This here rodeo. Enunciation. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to thank all the performers we had, Marissa, Kevin, Rob. I just want to say how nice it is to actually, even though we're distanced and we're being safe and the masks, it is nice to be in the room with people I like that I'm not related to, and that are just so talented. I feel like I barely had to do anything because I had these people to be the bulk of the content for this. So thank you to them, whoever's in the room that may still be in the room. I would also like to thank Tympanic Media, LLC, for audio, video, mastery, mixing, all this stuff. They also did my albums, so any of the good bits on my albums, you can blame Dominic Sable. Look him up, and send your notes, postcards, letters, fan mail to him. And none of this would have happened without SUNEJ Productions. So this is a SUNEJ production. It is the first SUNEJ production, and they're on the banner. They're in the little watermark. It's Brandon, baby. Blah. What else? That's it. Thanks for watching. Please donate if you can. Bye-bye.